I suppose that's the best way. It just started by itself. Hello and welcome back to 16 years and now kid free. Now you find me here with a beer and a cigarette. Just one of them things. I am still here. I've been in some beautiful areas. Sorry, I shouldn't be like this, but I am. Yeah, here I am. I'm heading. Well, I'm definitely in the southeast now, and I'm in West Sussex. I'm by Londonderry, Bignor, Sliding, places like that. Close to the Bignor. I'm right on the top of the mountain. Yeah, I don't know if it's because this is really going to start doing my head in a minute. I don't know what's going on with me. You know, yesterday I was near Droxton. Had a beautiful pizza, absolutely beautiful pizza. I was in a place called the Buck's Head near there. Absolutely relaxed place. Excuse me, you can expect the burp because of the beer. And yeah, but I still felt not at ease. And that's the thing. I have been wondering whether to do this video or not, but you know, it's a case of completing the journey. Yeah, it's really getting to me, you know, because as I start talking more and more to the people down home where I come from, is the more that a lot of people are telling me they're still having the same conversations as when I left. They're still having the same arguments, same pettiness, and same just out there what they're doing. And I don't know if it's because people are more cynical in the southeast, like I've always said, or I've become more cynical because this is where I come from. This is the area that I know and the experiences I've had in the past. And I don't want to feel that way, and it winds me up that I'm feeling that way. I want to come into this area, exploring it and being as happy as I am with every other area that I've been to in the British Isles. And I've been loads of places, and I've experienced so many joyous things. But going home just feels more and more a pressure coming on. You know, it just feels like, you know, it just feels, yeah, it's just more of a pressure coming on. And I'm not talking about going to see the girls. The girls are the girls. We're adventurers. You know, going home, it'd be a case of like, you know, it wouldn't have mattered if they'd send me, you know, in the morning before school ironing their uniforms, or, you know, and coming back after school and seeing me again, you know, whether I've been away for, you know, a day, they've been away for a day, or I've been away for 2 years. It's me and the girls. You know, that's what we're like. You know, it's just me and my daughters. You know, we are adventurers. We know what it's like to just go out there and explore things. And lucky for them, they're exploring everything for the new. But maybe that's what it was. That is what it is. The same as what Craig told me. You know, when I started off this journey, the very first night, you know, that I started off this journey, and I went up to Essex. And he said the beautiful thing is that when you know, because when you've lived in an area for like 5, 6, 7, you know, and going on years, you end up with places that, oh, I don't like that place because that happens. I don't like that place because of that person. You know, whereas everywhere I've been over this past year, you know, I don't know anybody, so I don't know bad experiences, bar, well, one maybe, but, you know, if you want to look back that, I'm not going to go into that. But I'm going through places and I don't know anybody, so everything's a new experience. And then I'm going back home, and you know, and the other point is everywhere else I've been, you know, I've been, let's just go through my experiences with the police. Just go through that for itself. Yeah, I've had to deal with the police, one at home, which I'll get into, Well, I didn't actually deal with them. It was everybody else having to deal with them because I was there. But I'll get into that anyway. And then you had the one at El Ness before Christmas, where somebody thought I was committing suicide. So they literally called them in, and the police came along and said, "Oh, and that was by El Ness in Scotland." And they were like, "Oh, we're just making sure you're okay. You know, somebody saw the engine running, nobody in the car because I'm asleep in the back of William." Absolutely beautiful. Next time was my silly fault because I was on Balmoral Estate and King Charles, or as they called him up there, Charlie. They just wanted to make sure that I was nothing detrimental to any of that, and they were absolutely polite after asking me for all my bits and pieces, but they were absolutely polite and brilliant to me, even to the point when I went up to them the very next day and said, "Can I go back and stay at the same place after I've been around exploring?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you crack on, Garth." You even remember my name. And then you had another place in Scotland when I was just literally parked up by the beach, and they were doing the random, toying around, checking on things. They just came up and were like, "Oh, just, going around making sure everybody's all right. You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm all right." Yeah, and they were absolutely brilliant. And then you had the police at Cragal down in the Brackens, which I know I had a major rant about. It's exactly the same reason for having a rant about the people there is the reason that I'm so not interested in going back home. But yeah, again, the police were absolutely brilliant. They just said, "Oh, look, we've been reported that somebody's up here smoking cannabis, herbal cannabis, wacky, whatever you want to call it." I said, "Look, open it." While I was standing out the door, I opened the door. It's like, "Smell, check the ashtray, crack on." I've had a beer, but I'm sleeping in the car. And they looked in, saw bits and pieces, saw the bed in the back of William, and they were like, "Oh, we understand what you're doing. Look, apologies for this, but you got to check it out." I was like, "No, fair enough." But when I had to come back from the West Country, back last July, August time, no, it would have been July time because it was before the summer holidays, I had to go back home to sort out a lot of people moaning about my horse box that's on my land. I had people, namely one of my neighbours, complaining that someone was living vagrant in my car, in William, living, in their car as a vagrant, even though I've lived next to the same person for 16 years, and my name's Garth. I'm quite, I'm not inconspicuous. I'm quite conspicuous, especially William, I had for a few months, about a month before I set off this trip that was parked outside my house, right across from the neighbours, and they still called the police to come down because somebody was living vagrant, and these police had to go round checking for me, and people are wondering why I don't want to go back home when you've got these sorts of people. Yeah, it's upsetting. It is. And I must admit, last night I was so tired. I don't know if it's because I was stressed or anything like that. I had the pizza, I had pork scratchings, I had a sausage roll, anything salty I ate, and then I fell asleep at like 8:30, woke up at like 1:30, and I must admit I put the film Armageddon on. I was asleep and back again, and I slept basically right the way through to 10:30. So I don't know if I was just that tired of it, and the stress and everything. My brain just went, "You need to shut off. Honestly, you need to shut off." Or I was just that tired after having such fun going through Wye Valley, the Cotswolds, being around lots of people once again, or I'm just I'm getting it in my own head. I just want to I don't know if I want to just go home and get back out again. I don't know if I want to stay there and just meet up with lots of people. I just don't know, and it's driving me up the wall, because I'm quite happy, just park up outside my house in William, and just say, right, I've got that there, I've got people around here. But then again, when you've got people that are willing to just moan at you because you're trying to pull off something that they can never pull off, or don't want to pull off, or can't pull off, are just going to hammer you, and you're just going to get complaints upon complaints. It's driving me up the damn wall that I just don't know. And then of course, you know, every other message that I get, you know, oh, you're looking forward to coming back home. Not really. I want to meet up with my friends. I want to meet up with the girls. You know, I want to take the girls out, go and do a bit of camping, take them out to Hastings, even though my eldest most really goes to Hastings all the time. But you get my point, you know. I just want to, you know, go home and feel the energy of home like I've been around the rest of the British Isles. Oh, cute doggy. It means more people around. But yeah, I just don't know. And it's really driving me up the wall to the point of being upset. And I don't want to be upset about going home. And it's just annoying me. So, if you're down home, you know where you are, where I come from. If you're down there, you know, and you've got somewhere that I can park up off the road that isn't in Lydd or Dungeness, yeah, I can park up while I'm back home. It'd be much appreciative. I would absolutely love you for it. But that's just the way it is. That's where I am at the moment. That's why I haven't done, you know, a video from last night and all through today, or done the surrounding areas. Plus, it's been absolutely smacking it down with hailstones and everything like that. So it hasn't, you know, been really that good. But then again, I used to make videos about the weather, and it's driving me up the wall. Ah. Oh, but there we go. There we go. There we go. It is the way it is. And on that note, take it easy. Keep adventuring, and love you, bye.